Atop the mammoth stronghold of Greykeep sits King's Vantage, a gathering place of merchants, servants, and nobles.
Wait, hear that?
Yeah, another damsel in distress.
Yes. Come, let's see what's wrong. Are you okay? What's wrong?
Oh, greetings, traveler. You seem well armed for someone upon the road. Allow me to petition your aid for my daunting quest.
Why are you talking so strangely? Who are you?
Perhaps you have heard of me. I am Iria Elathiel, Iria of the Light.
What the hell?
Ellen Strange, you're her.
Looks like you've got a fan. Why, it is most humbling to meet you, Iria of the Light. You are a legend amongst us mere soldiers.
What are you doing? Don't encourage her.
Thank you, oh brave footman. I do what I can for the safety of all Io.
And we shall be forever grateful for your courage. Pray tell, Iria of the Light, what is this perilous journey you speak of?
Well, do you see this ancient temple here? The other heroes of Nortander are trapped within.
The heroes of Nortander? But Iria of the Light, that cannot be. The temple is sealed. How did they get inside?
A complicated question which I fear your soldiers' minds may not comprehend. Yet, I shall try. On our journeys, we obtained a magical device that alters small portions of reality. We used it to gain entry to the temple, but no sooner had the others gone through, the opening vanished. I have had no word from them since.
Guardian's Grace. Tell me, Iria of the Light, is this device perchance called a vinculum?
So you know about it? Yes, indeed it is. We turned to the black market to acquire this rare piece.
The Crown's coffers must be deep indeed to afford such an item.
We have a patron. Her donation is for the good of all.
You stole the money, didn't you?
I'm sure I don't know what you mean. We heroes have a strict code of honor.
And what do you seek in this temple?
Well, during my trying years as a vagabond, I heard a rumor about an ancient creature locked within. My good friend and the protector of Io, Corporal Tahar, possesses a most valuable artifact that allows control of such creatures. They, brought it with them.
Son of a... They actually stole the channeling amulet. Why, a most noble cause. Say, Iria of the Light, do you require our humble aid to rescue the amulet? And your friends?
I was hoping you would say that, noble footman. But there is one conundrum. We need to find a way into the cave.
As it turns out, I also have a vinculum. I can use it to reopen the temple.
By Ellen, you do? Oh, that's amazing! Please help me get them out.
I just hope we don't end up stuck in there.
Let's give it a try. I'm listening.
They are fools to challenge us.
Get ready! I'll take a look.
The Guardians have brought us back together, it seems. Huldak Stonebrow. We met back in Windholm.
Right, I remember you. What are you doing out here?
Well, after our little chat, I packed my things and left Windholm. Sold that heirloom to the first surface trader I could find. Baz still has it out for me. I received a letter from him asking to meet, that he'd even come up to the surface because he wants to talk it out. Next thing I know, I was ambushed at my camp by these bandits. Barely got away. I didn't think he'd have the balls to hire surfacers to come after me, what with his granite dwarf standards. But hey, since you're here, could I appeal to your better nature to help me out again? I've collected a few things on my travels, and I'd be willing to share.
What makes you think Baz is behind the ambush? Maybe they really are bandits.
Yeah, right. They attacked me right after I got his letter. That can't be a coincidence.
It could.
No, it was him. I know it.
Okay, you have a deal. I'll get your belongings back from those bandits.
Splendid. I knew the Guardians had us cross paths for a reason. I'll wait here.
Lead on, then.
This is it.
Up ahead.
All right, here goes nothing.
One lives forever.
This way.
What's this?
You're back. Any luck?
The bandits have been dealt with. Here are your things.
Ah, thank you. I hope the next time we meet, I can buy you a drink and thank you properly for everything you've done for me.
I'll hold you to that. Good luck.
Aye, you too.
Huh. Interesting.
Broken pottery and shattered chests litter the temple's halls, covered by a layer of undisturbed dust. The debris, along with the sealed entrance, hint at the disturbance that once befell this sacred site. And while the easy riches are long gone, there is still a sense of discovery, like a message in a bottle that washes up on a distant shore.
Iskrim is dreadfully injured. Gore the Changeling, use your healing magic, now!
Boo daloo daloo.
Ah, blazes, I'm hurt.
These must be your friends. Hold on. Do you hear that noise?
Yes. That's something big. And it's angry.
Who is Area of the Light? You have brought aid. Greetings. I am Corporal Tahar, the child of the betrayer.
Helen's Rains, this is ridiculous.
Wait, your area? The area?
Give it a rest, Lana. They're here to rescue you.
We do not break character, Area of the Light.
Do you have to say of the light every time? No one actually calls me that.
I hate to be a bother, but this bite really stings. And those monsters are pretty incredible, but they don't look too friendly.
Let me guess. You must be Aston. Your mother is worried sick about you.
Mother? Oh, well.
Iskrim the Smith, keep...
Okay, time to stop this nonsense. You're injured, Aston. What happened to your leg?
One of the spiders bit me. Do you hear the fighting from down the hallway?
They sound like the world's ending, so yes, I hear them. Did you summon those titans?
Yes. Look, it wasn't supposed to happen like that. We did the summoning ritual, and then all of a sudden, the spiders came crawling from everywhere, and one of them bit me. And then the titans appeared, and one of them like a rock, and the other one like a big, ugly spider, and then they started fighting each other.
They've been like that for an hour now. But it looks like that spider thing is getting the upper hand. I don't even want to start to imagine what's going to happen if it kills the other titan and breaks loose.
Indeed.
How in Io did you awaken those titans?
We are mighty mages, and...
Honestly, we don't know. We just brought the amulet close to the ritual site and it started glowing. The rest happened by itself.
The kid must have magic in him. Or the girl.
I see. Your friend here says the temple opened and closed after you passed through. What happened?
Well, the vinculum got really hot, and then it shattered. As soon as it did, the wall reverted back to how it was.
Can't trust everything on the black market.
Looks like we have to deal with those titans. We can't risk either of them going on a rampage in Hallett.
Wait, you're actually going to fight them? With fireballs and swords and...
If the titan gets out, it could do a lot of damage.
This will be a tough fight, General. Just pointing it out.
No need to remind me. Kid, hand me that amulet.
Of course.
That power. It's intense. All right, I think I know what to do. Those spiderlings are probably some kind of catalyst for the spider titan. Killing them will probably weaken it and allow the other titan to destroy it.
And the other one? We just say pretty please and hope that it goes back to slumber?
No, we use the amulet to banish it. It'll already be weakened, so it should be possible.
You sound dreadfully optimistic, considering that you've never used this amulet before.
Because he's a hero! Heroes can do anything!
Not really. I just don't know how else we're supposed to beat a 20-foot monster.
Oh, well, still... This means you're going to use swords and magic, right? We shall accompany you on this perilous quest and...
You shall be quiet and take care of your injured friend. No buts.
Sure.
Over here.
That way?
All right. Kill the spiderlings before they reach the openings. They're keeping the Titan alive.
Consider it done. Yes.
Let me see.
It must be done.
So it must be.
What do you need?
General? I'll keep the bastards off you. You're getting a good return on your investment.
What do you want?
Yes.
Yes?
Need me? All right. Just what I needed. Take them out! That's me. Finally, some action! You think I came prepared?
It's down!
Use the amulet on the other one. Now!
I am! There. It's over.
Are you sure?
Yes. Let's check on the youngsters.
Huh. Interesting.
We did it.
So we heard. Tiara's breath. This was incredible.
We'll get you to a healer. Now look, this isn't a game. You could have gotten yourself and a lot of other people killed. This amulet, you can't just toy around with things like that.
I know.
But it's not a game to us. We want to protect people. If war comes again, we don't want people to be afraid.
But why pretend to be other people?
They're heroes. They stood up to the purity even when all seemed lost. We just wanted to be brave like them.
If you want to make a difference, you should enlist in the Royal Army.
Are you sure that's a good idea, General?
They acquired a vinculum, used it, and then almost successfully awakened a Titan, all on their own. Aside from the danger, that's impressive.
Really? You think we'd be good soldiers?
With a little bit of training, yes.
Why not? I'll have to ask my mother.
You always ask your mother about everything. Come on, let's go back to Greykeep. And thank you, General.
You're welcome.
Well, that just happened. I'm glad we found the amulet, though. Dahar would have slept better knowing it's safe.
Yes. I'm surprised nobody mentioned it before. This is gonna be a great help on our mission.
You are planning on using it on the battlefield.
If the Queen allows it, and with caution, yes. Come, let's head back to Greykeep. Aston's mother will be waiting for us.
What do you mean you're joining the army?
I'm going to make a difference, Mommy.
General, this was your doing, wasn't it? Enough! Take this and be off. Aston, we are going home this instant.
Mommy!
Amidst the crumbling stone, traveling merchants take shelter from passing storms. Young lovers find refuge in the shadow.
General, did you notice we haven't passed a single person for the last few hours? Something's odd here.
You're right. Keep your guard up and let's look around.
Consider it done.
What do we have here?
Fair enough. Let's do this.
What are they doing here?
Here we go.
Piece of cake. Okay. They're not getting away.
They are fools to challenge us.
All right, here goes nothing.
No one lives forever. Sure. Yes, I'm on it.
Stay close. Interesting.
Just what I needed.
Let's be quick!
I'll keep the bastards off you. Oh, you're getting a good return on your investment.
Here we go.
Finally, some action.
Try to keep up. Sure.
Just what I needed.
Fair enough. Let's do this. Get ready.
Attack!
You know it. Oh, you're getting a good return on your investment. Where are we going?
By the Guardians! A treant!
They're trying to siphon it, General.
Stop them! Quick! Attack!
Good thing I came prepared.
So it must be.
I'll keep the bastards off you.
I'll take a look. All right, here goes nothing.
we had no choice. But at least we stopped the Crescent.
You'll find
What's
just what
this?
you need. Well bargained.
Out of the way.
Lead on then.
What do we have here?
You again?
I have what you asked.
Grand. Wait here. Here you go. No refunds, no
I'll be going.
See ya.
Keep it up.
Good to see you again, General.
I never thought I'd say that.
Much obliged, General. I think that should be it. Well,
I'll mark the date. I'll be going.
farewell.
On your journey to the cave where you're to meet the man from Imperia, your nightmares become worse.
Well then, according to the ambassador, the Empyrean should be waiting for us further down the cave.
I still have a bad feeling about this.
It'll be all right. Also, Ralkin and a couple of our men are there in case things go south. In fact, he should be up ahead. Let's go meet him.
What's the latest?
General, good to see you.
Ralkin, What's the situation?
Well, the Empyrean's there, along with 24 of his mercenaries. Here's what I suggest. You go on ahead and talk to the guy, and we keep an eye on you from a distance. We'll intervene at the first sign of things going south.
Good. Yes, that sounds like a plan. Stay alert, then.
Will do. Still no idea who that man is?
No. None.
Huh. Well then. Nihov, guide your sword, General. We'll keep an eye on you.
Wrong place.
Bandits! There's bound to be more! This is it!
They are fools to challenge us. Consider it done.
I could use some healing!
I need help over here! Here we go.
Take them out! I could use some healing!
They are fools to challenge us.
Attack!
That hurts. That hurts.
They killed one of our heroes.
I need help over here.
It must be done.
Fair enough.
I
Let's
could
do
use
this.
some healing!
Sure, I'll buy. Over here?
Really?
General Arev, how long has it been?
Guardians. Kieran?
Do you know him?
He served my unit back in Imperia. You're controlling the mercenaries?
I wouldn't be here otherwise, would I?
But that doesn't make any sense. You're...
dead? No, General, I'm very much alive. Looks like you've done well for yourself since you came here, General of the Wolf Guard. What an honor.
What do you want from us?
From you? Nothing. I'm here for him.
Keep your hands where we can see them.
Oh my, so loyal. Are these your new subordinates? I bet they trust you.
Kieran.
You see, when I heard that Her Majesty called you back to Northander, I first thought it was because they had found out what you had done, and were finally gonna hang you for it. But no, of course not. Instead, she promotes you to General of the Wolf Guard. Might as well have spit on my mother's grave. She trusted you with her life. You know, We all did.
Kieran, I don't know how to say this, but I don't remember anything that happened that day. It's just gone.
How convenient. But even if that weren't a lie, what difference does it make? My home is gone. My comrades are dead. My mother is dead. And none of it would have happened if you hadn't gambled with our lives like we were just pieces on some fucking chessboard!
Look, I told you, I don't remember.
And I don't buy it. You're a goddamn liar, as you've proven 1,000,000 times over. Guardians! Did you really think you could get off so easily? Just walking away and telling everyone you don't remember? No, Arab. You'll pay for what you did. And that's why I'm here. You have 2 choices. Option 1, you come with me and no one else dies. Option 2, my men will set fire to this whole goddamn country.
Help me understand something. Where on Io did you get the money for these mercenaries?
I found a treasure.
Are you serious?
No, Arab, I'm not. And I'll be damned if I tell you any more than you need to know. Suffice it to say that there are people out there who want to see you dead as much as I do.
Kieran, I'm so sorry. Whatever happened, I only meant for the best. Let's talk about this and we'll find it.
We're done talking. If you're sorry, then answer for what you've done. Accept your punishment.
Do you think the people who died that day would want you torturing and killing me? Your comrades? Your village? Your mother?
They're dead, goddammit! Everyone's fucking dead! It doesn't matter what they want because they're gone. Don't you get it? This is about you finally answering for your sins. Nothing else matters.
Do you really think that will work? The Wolf Guard is waiting just outside that cave, ready to attack your mercenaries should anything happen to me.
What? Do you really think I stationed them all out there for you to trap like mice? I have 3 divisions, and they're all over Northander. Trust me, Arab. If I give the word, or don't leave this cave alive, they will do a lot of damage before you can contain them. So many villages, so many farms, so many innocents. Do you really want their blood on your hands, Arab, simply because you're too much of a coward to answer for what you've done?
Fine. If this is what it takes to stop you, I'm coming with you.
What?
It's my life or the lives of those innocents his mercenaries are gonna kill, isn't it? I wouldn't be responsible for their deaths. Not again.
Well, what a surprise.
No, I won't let you do this.
This isn't your call to make.
It is now.
Let's be quick! Think I came prepared? This is it. Finally, some action. I could use some healing. Move it. I could use some healing.
Get ready.
No. Why did you do that?
Wait, let me think. Because we bloody need you? Damn it, Arab, this isn't about you or your personal catharsis. How can you not see that?
Okay. Okay, you're right. I'm sorry, I just wasn't thinking straight.
Just never do something like that again.
The question is, what are we going to do about his mercenaries? If Kieran doesn't come back alive, they'll start raiding.
They won't be a problem.
Catris.
That's my name.
She agreed to our terms, boss.
Marvellous. So, General, as it turns out, I know the leader of the mercenary group your friend hired. She and I are old acquaintances. I reached out to her right after Her Majesty told us about the threat and convinced her that the whole thing's a bloody stupid idea and offered to pay her double what your friend offered her. Guess what? She agreed. Those mercenaries your lovely friend here hired won't lift a finger.
So, Nortander's safe? They won't attack any villages?
That's right. Everything's hunky-dory. Sir Catras Vertath, at your service.
Twice what he offered? How do you intend to pay for that?
I don't, but I have a strong hunch the Queen will.
Why didn't you tell me you got in touch with the mercenaries?
Well, because you had a lot on your mind already, and I couldn't risk you and the Queen calling me off. You know, honor and all that. Sorry.
Good work, Catras. Thank you.
My pleasure. Let's get back to Greykeep, shall we? The Queen will want to report.
Sure, boss. I'll join Ralkin and the others outside.
So, let's address the elephant in the room before we leave, shall we?
What do you mean?
Oh, come on, you know what I mean. That man said some pretty nasty things about you.
Look, I told you. I don't remember. Whatever happened that night, I don't know if I'm to blame for it or...
I don't think that's what he's trying to say. He means that we still have your back. Right, Catras?
Right. And yeah, I know it sounds a tad cheesy, but you look like a sad puppy, so I thought we might as well say it.
That wasn't necessary, but thanks. I appreciate the notion.
Well, good then. Fair enough. Good chat. Now, shall we go back to Greykeep?
Kieran is dead. And with him, the last connection to the incident in Imperia. Still, you leave Windwall with a leaden feeling in your chest. 2 days later, you're back in Greykeep, reading over Sergeant Ralkin's most recent reports. 2 more Nortandian villages siphoned. A knock on the door pulls you from your thoughts. Rera. Have a second, General? You follow her.
What's this? What are you reading? A letter?
What? It's nothing.
All right. But if you need to talk, I'm here.
Well, actually, I could use a friendly ear. Sure you want to hear this, General? This won't be as fun as our last talk.
Yes. Tell me.
Fair enough. Someone died. My former husband, Lauren.
I'm sorry.
Not your fault. But first Tahar, and now him. Fate has a messed up sense of humor.
I didn't even know you were married.
Well, I never told anyone. Lauren and I... that was 8 years ago. 2 years after I fled Finn and Mir, and 4 years before I met Tahar.
Why did you flee Finn on Mir? I meant to ask you, but I never got the chance.
Long story. Suffice it to say that I trusted the wrong people.
All right. You were a vagabond before you joined Tahar, weren't you?
Yes, I was. A traveling healer.
I see. So, who was Lauren? How did you meet?
In the woods of Highmark. He was a forester. I had made camp in a clearing, but must have eaten something bad for dinner. Because when I woke up the next day, I had terrible stomach cramps. I tried to push on, but I couldn't even move without throwing up. So instead, I spent the whole day lying in my tent, puking my guts out. The problem was, my provisions were almost gone, and I was severely dehydrated.
I guess Lauren found you?
Found me, took me to his village, and nursed me back to health. When I had fully recovered, he offered to let me stay, and that I did. For 2 years.
Just like that?
No, not just like that. But if I were to tell you the whole story, we'd still be sitting here by dawn. It simply felt right. I don't know how else to say it.
And you got married?
After a year, yes. You see, Lauren was a good man. One of these incredibly honest, genuine people who wear their hearts on their sleeves. Simply because they have nothing to hide. He was kind, caring, and beautiful. And though he knew he didn't have much to offer materially, he laid what he had at my feet. And all of that even though I wasn't even a good match. An exiled elf. A vagrant, a mage. There were plenty of other women he could have been with. But he wanted me. I still don't get it, to be honest.
Did you love him?
Yeah, I did.
You make it sound as though Lauren was perfect. Was he really?
Well, not entirely, of course. He was a little too complacent sometimes and always went out of his way to avoid an argument. If it hadn't been for that, he could have easily become the village mayor. He simply didn't want it, though. He didn't have the ambition. As far as dark secrets were concerned, though, he had none. He was just good. And that's it.
And the villagers didn't have a problem with you being an elf and him being a human?
I would have thought so. But the people in Auchendale didn't, no. They actually respected me. Though Lauren probably played a big role in that. The people loved him.
So, what happened between you?
Well, one day I woke up with a strange feeling. As though all of a sudden there was a huge leaden weight on my shoulders. Everything felt so alien, so wrong. Our bed, the flowers he had brought me the day before. Everything. Even Lauren himself. I wanted to tell him, but for some reason, the mere thought of it turned my stomach. So I left. I wrote him a letter, packed my things, and I left.
And you have absolutely no idea where that feeling came from?
No. I've thought about it a lot, but all I've come up with are guesses.
Such as?
I'd rather not go into detail. I'm sorry.
How could you do that to him? Leaving without saying a word?
I don't know, Aerith. I just don't know. But staying, it just wasn't an option. It would have smothered me, dramatic as that may sound. And please don't think this came easy for me. On the contrary, I spent the next few months doing nothing but crying. I know it doesn't make it any better, but that's how it was.
And that's the end of the story? You left and never went back?
Well, I did go back to Auchendale 3 years later. He was with a new woman, and she was expecting.
Must have felt strange.
It did at first, yeah. But ultimately, I'm glad that he was able to move on. He deserved happiness.
I see. And how did he die? Who wrote that letter?
A mercenary that I hired some weeks ago. I had been thinking of him a lot after Tahar's death, and wanted to make sure he was okay, which, as it turns out, he wasn't. He got bit by a rabid wolf while he was out in the woods.
This might be a stupid question, but how do you feel?
Lost, I guess. I know Lauren probably loathed me for what I did, but up to this day I had always felt as though he was still there. And now he's gone. And I never even found the courage to explain why I left, or to apologize. You remind me of him somehow. You know that? You're good. The world is filled with selfish fools, but you're not one of them.
What makes you think that?
I just do. You know, I've been with men and women since, but I always seem to cling to only the ones who don't love me. To the ones who do, like Lauren. I'm like poison. Good thing we're just friends, isn't it?
Is that all we are?
Oh, I don't know. I need some time now, okay? I'll be ready when duty calls. Ah, Aerith! Look what I found.
Brandy?
Not just any brandy. The brandy. Vintage 44-412. Right from Windholm's finest distilleries. Rara gave it to me.
Well, someone looks happy today. What's the occasion?
Hey, we found a tool to identify the corrupted, didn't we? And since Wraith is all busy preparing for that ritual, we might as well kick back in the meantime. And also, never mind.
Shouldn't we prepare for the ritual instead?
By doing what exactly? Sitting in silence and looking glum? We've done all we can.
All right. Give me a sip.
What, here? No way. Come on, I know a good spot. Yeah, I know what you mean. Wraith can be quite the iceberg sometimes. Honestly, I still don't know what to make of him sometimes. He just seems so detached from everything.
I know what you mean, but I think that's just how he is.
I know. Tell me, Aerith, do you think it'll work? Are we going to stop Jakku just by hunting down the corrupted?
It will.
So optimistic. I like that about you, Aerith. I always imagine the worst. You know, that day before the battle on the Golden Road, when Tahar set out to crush the Purity once and for all, I was frightened to death. I didn't show it, but I was. The thought that so many lives rested on our shoulders, it crushed me. And now here we are again, caught up in some cosmic scheme that might end with the destruction of our world. It's depressing. Helen's Reigns. Why did I even bring this up? This was meant to be a fun time.
A good conversation is fun. At least for me.
True. Still, let's get back to the drinking part. Here, take... Oh, shit. The bottle's empty.
I'll find us another one.
I don't know. Come to think of it, the headache will be bad enough as it is. Listen, there's something I wanted to ask you. Well, I've been thinking a lot, and... Helen's Reigns. I'm so bad at this.
I think it's cute.
At least you're having fun. I like you, Aerith. I did since the moment I saw you on the Keep's bridge. With that lost look on your face. I just enjoy being around you. And I feel as though we're... connected. Not to mention that you're, quite easy on the eyes.
Do you really think this is a good idea? After what happened to Lauren?
I don't see what Lauren has to do with this.
Well, the feeling's mutual. You're also very... easy on the eyes.
Oh, so it's all about the looks, huh? Helen's Reigns, aren't we superficial creatures?
Sorry, that came out wrong. I like you too, Iria. You're... well, you've become important to me.
Funny, isn't it? I was hoping you'd say that. I wanted it so much. And now here I am, without the slightest idea what I should say.
And don't say anything.
Look who's awake. Rise and shine, Sir Easy on the Eyes.
Iria? What time is it?
Early. Don't worry, we've still got plenty of time until Wraith's ritual. How do you feel, Aerith?
I couldn't feel any better.
Glad to hear that. Thank you. For last night, I mean. It really meant something to me.
It did to me too. What now, though?
Good question. I know this may sound odd, but do you mind if we keep this... open? At least for now.
What do you mean by... open?
Well, just, you know, relaxed. Let's not put a label on this just because we spent the night together. Let's just keep going as we did before.
Oh no, and here I had already named our kids.
Now you've got me curious. I'd love to stay a bit longer, but I think we should pay the Wolf Chamber a visit, don't you? Just to make sure the Queen doesn't think the Dark Crescent sent an assassin after us. Though you should probably put some clothes on first. I like the look, but it doesn't exactly add to your authority.